Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps with the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description that'll take you directly to the product page, or you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? It is a 16.1-inch convertible laptop by a company called Jumper. They sent this over and it's the J1 model. This thing is absolutely pretty cool. So naturally, you're gonna get a user manual. We're covering all the features right here in the video and the specs. You're also gonna get a long charger adapter with a nice long cable. It is just a DC plug on the one side and then a standard outlet plug on the other to charge it up. Now, speaking of the battery life, I'm averaging around 6 to 8 hours, but you gotta take that with a grain of salt because everybody's gonna get different depending on what applications you're running, whether you're watching movies versus just surfing the internet, and depending on what your brightness settings are on your monitor, if you have your keyboard backlit, it's got all that stuff's gonna change the battery consumption. But the main thing to take away is if you are doing like a 6-hour flight or something, or a 4-hour flight, you're gonna have enough battery juice for that. You can always, obviously, if you're in areas where you're not close to an outlet, you're probably gonna be covered for the day, but you're not gonna use multiple days out of it. Now, this little setup here is pretty awesome. So first off, this is what the laptop looks like. It's like this nice little silver look. One of the cool things on the bottom, so you obviously have the fan, you're gonna have your non-stick sides, but you have your DDR slot and your SSD slot. So these are very easy if you wanna ever upgrade your memory or upgrade your, basically your hard drive space. You can just simply undo them. You don't have to take apart the whole entire case, which is really, really nice. Now on the one side, you are going to have essentially your power cord port, your DC port. You're gonna have a Type-C connection, an HDMI if you wanna hook it up to a monitor or a TV. Then you're gonna have a USB port right there. And then you flip it all the way on the other side and you're gonna have your headphone jack, 2 more USB-A 3.0 ports, a micro SD card slot, which is super nice, and then you're gonna have your power button / fingerprint reader. So if you want to just use your fingerprint, it's super, super easy to unlock windows with it. Obviously, it's going to also have a camera built in right on the front side, so you can use that as well if you wish. Now, as I mentioned, this is a convertible laptop. And so what does that mean? So right now it is in just laptop mode. You can simply arch it. So now let's say you're on an airplane or you're sitting across the room and you want a little built-in stand and you're watching a movie, bam, you're set up. Or if you're kind of walking about and you need a tablet, then you can fold it and now you're in tablet mode. You can set this down on a desk if you're into like sketching or marking up notes. You can get yourself a stylus and then just mark it up on the screen because the screen is a touch screen. So that's a pretty cool feature out of it. It's also nice and bright as far as that screen. It is a FDH. So the resolution is basically 1920 by 1200. So just a little bit above a 1080p, if you will. Now, once you get this, you are gonna get 1 year of Office 365. So if that's important to you, it is part of the package. So as far as the processor on this thing, it does have an Intel Celeron processor and it is the N5095 4-core chip. And then as far as the RAM, it's gonna have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. So what does this mean? It's basically gonna be great for watching movies, surfing the net, running some various softwares. Like if you're editing photos, you're good. You're gonna be able to play games on here. But you know, that RAM's kind of low if you're looking to do some seriously intense high graphic games, or if you were playing like just general Minecraft, you're good. But if you're playing like a super large server world where there's a lot of stuff that's going to take a lot of processing power, then it's going to be pushing the limits and maybe it's not designed as well for that. Now, as far as storage, you get a ton of storage. It has 640 gigabytes on that SSD drive, and of course it's an SSD drive, so it responds really, really fast. And as you saw, it's easy to change those out and expand them or change them. So if you do want to use this more as a gamer, maybe you bump up the RAM and you're going to be good to go. It's very useful. Now, as the features, it does have that camera just built right in the front, which does have a cool little aspect of it because it's kind of hard to see, but there is a little kind of slider If you slide that, it'll go ahead and put in just a little cover over the camera so you don't have to worry about somebody kind of hacking into it, which is nice. You don't have to have a Post-it note or a sticker or anything like that up there. It's just got that integrated camera cover, which is a cool feature. The keyboard is backlit and it has multiple lit options, so you can make it whatever brightness you want. That is another big win in my book, because usually I'm working on my laptops late at night. I like the fact that it has the fingerprint scanning, very, very easy to utilize on the side. Just go ahead and unlocks your computer. Super easy, works faster to me than the camera, and then, you know, not having to mess with a password or PIN is a great. Now, as far as Wi-Fi, this does connect with the Wi-Fi 6 protocol, so it has a later Wi-Fi technology, which is absolutely great as well. But it's a pretty lightweight for when it comes to traveling, and pretty compact as far as a laptop. So if you are in the market and you're looking for a great general purpose laptop that's gonna keep you going, whether it's for work or entertainment, this thing is worth checking out. If there's something I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys, take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.